Stream Elements Gaming Right Way is now live streaming. No game. Yankees vs Cubs live 3D scoreboard and play-by-play with Billy Wright.
So one thing I really like is the fact that it's different settings, and you can change the speed depending on what you're trying to work on. You can go really hard and fast, or you can go a little bit slower for like a longer time. Just really work on that time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm live right now.
Well, you have to take your time.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I thought I was live. Am I live yet? What is going on here? Oh my God. Get out of here, come on. What is the game? Come on, am I live? What is going on here? I got so many... All right, this is Gaming the Right Way, and we are doing today the Yankees against the Cubs in the first game of a 3-game series, and I'm Billy Wright, and I will get the lineups because somehow I had a little bit of a malfunction, so we'll get to that right now. The game's about to start, so we'll go right through that. On the mound is Shota Imaja, 7-8 record, 3.72, home runs 22, wow, walks 29, and strikeouts of 113. And anyway, sorry, got a message from my son right there. He wanted me to go. He was asking me to go to tomorrow's Mets 86 reunion thing. I would have loved to go, but other things, you know, stuff happens, you know, you can't get to. I do want to definitely do stuff with him, of course. So we got coming up for the Yankees right now, as we speak, is Paul Goldschmidt, batting .254, 16 home runs and 44 RBIs. So we'll go through that lineup as it goes through. Like I said, you know, the Cubs, they start their games, and I thought I was going to be in time, but unfortunately not in time. But there's a pitch, there's a ball, 1-1. I don't have anything up right now. Hold on, my 3D is not up. I apologize. Anyway, probably most of you are not here because a lot of fans go to the Yankee guy, but that's okay. I figured I'd do this game, and I have a game tonight on the schedule, so you can check that one out also. But anyway, welcome. And that's going to be a 1-2 count right now. So I do not have a favorite in this, as you know, if you check me out. This is like my 50th game of the MLB. That's a ground ball right to third, over to first, and that is going to be the first out of the game. So, like I said, no horse in this rodeo, in this race, but I'll do the game as I can do for you. So that's going to be a 5-3 put out already. And so, yeah, we'll get it all going. I got a poll out there, basically who will win the series, and also a question. Who do you think is going to be the biggest trade at the deadline? Let me know. I'm curious. I really don't know. Ben Rice, 269, 31 home runs, 73 RBIs in 104 games with the Yankees. So, and if my son is out there and watching, I do apologize. You know, things happen, and hopefully we can get together very soon. I love you, kid. Anyway, 1-1 count on Rice. And that's going to be a swung on and miss. We got a 1-2 count. So, like I said, we play both sides. So, just making sure everything's working. Check the sound. Sound is good. All right, we got it. All right, so we're getting good. And that's going to be a swinging strikeout, just like that. 2 quick outs. Do both sides. Like I said. There you go. Strikeout. First one for Imanga. If I'm saying it right, Imanga. All right. It's going to bring up ex-Met Ahmad Rosario, 234, 9 home runs and 27 RBIs. Not bad for the, for what he's doing for the Yankees as a backup player. And that's a 1-0 count. Tom Hanahan is the home plate umpire, so we'll get on him if he does anything wrong, and you'll hear this when he makes a mistake, okay? And that's a 1-1 count to Rosario. And I'd like to introduce my buddy here, Woody. Woody, get off the trees. All right, Woody gets back inside. It started raining here, but it's no longer, I guess, so must have been a little bit of a shower. But anyway, 1-1 count, and that pitch is fouled back for a 1-2 count. This is a pretty quick going game right now. Just starting out. I'd like to welcome you. I'm Billy Wright. This is Gaming the Right Way. I'm actually a Met fan, but unfortunately with the Mets this year, I figured get rid of the stress by doing games that don't give me stress, and get to know more people and get a bigger community, because I have other people that come in here that are not Met fans, so that's what I like to do. I like to get everybody coming in. Plus, I'm also a big New York Ranger fan, hockey fan, of course, and I'm going to be doing the Giants football this year for the first time, so hopefully everybody loves football and wants to join also. Like I said, I will probably do games when the Giants frustrate me, if they will this year, who knows, and I'll definitely do some other games. So anyway, and also I started out with doing video games, baseball, hockey, football, basketball, wrestling, stuff like that, so you can always check me out and let me know what's up. So anyway, like I said, it's a 2-2 count right now to Rosario. Well, that didn't go. So I guess my didn't work this time. I don't know why. I do apologize. I didn't know. Once somebody comes in on the chat, I'm supposed to be able to hear it, but somehow I didn't get it. We got a Rosario still up. Just give me 1 second. I don't understand why. One day it works, and the next day it doesn't, and it's just frustrating like that. It really is. Because I don't want to miss anybody's chat. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not looking at the in front of me in the screen. I got the game on, and trying to figure that out. And that's going to be a 3-2 pitch to Rosario. So, sorry about this. All right, as long as the game's on, I can worry about the other thing later, I guess. I don't know, maybe I did something wrong again. Hold on. Anyway, timeout. Something happened. Oh, a new head thing for the PitchCom, I guess you want to call it. Of course. I guarantee I'm not signed on in YouTube. I don't know why they take you out, and they shouldn't. Give me 1 second here. Anyway, still 3-2 on Rosario. Now they're talking to the catcher, I'm sorry, the catcher. The manager of the Cubs. So right now it's just Just give me 1 second here. Everything's all messed up. But look, it won't even. Anyway, here's a 3-2 pitch. That's going to be swung on and still fouled off. So still 3-2. You might hear me twice here. Hopefully not. Probably will. Because I'm trying to figure why this ain't. The chat's not on. Always problems when you go live. You think everything's set and it's not. So I apologize about that. Oh boy. On deck is Jason Dominguez. He's trade rumored. There was a trade last night. Unfortunately, it was with the Mets. Of course, I knew the Mets were going to be trading. Minter. I got to check that out. And it's a strike 3 call. And that'll retire the side. So no runs. No hits. None left on. Going to the bottom of the first. No score. And the Cubs will be coming up. So this is the only game this afternoon right now. But I wanted to check that. I'm going to let you know what the Mets did and what Stearns, I don't like anyway, is doing. So basically he's giving away people. Okay, so give me 1 second. I had it here somewhere. This is ridiculous. I have my tracker up. So the trade tracker. So the Mets, if you don't know by now, last night, the Twins got A.J. Minter, which is fine. But the Mets get an infielder named Bruin Agbayani. Now, if you guys remember Benny Agbayani from the 2000 Mets or whatever that time, he's now a minor leaguer, and we got Billy Amick. So the Mets traded away to get minor leaguers. So as a team that said, that Stearns sold us that he was not going to, we were going to, for the future, not for the future, for next year to win again. So right away, you give away A.J. Minter, which is not, he wasn't doing that great, but I'm sure he's going to do great on the Twins now to help them out. And now we got minor leaguers. So there you go. Right away, I don't trust this guy Stern. I never liked him, and now all of a sudden he's doing this. So that's it for the Mets right now. But that's the only trade. So, I just wanted to get that out because it's ridiculous. I mean, give me a break here. You tell us one thing and you do another, and that's what's happening all year with this team. And that's all. But anyway, Will Warren is in the game against Cubs. Will Warren is 7-5. So coming up will be, of course, PCA. First pitch to PCA. That's Pete Crow Armstrong, and it's a ball. Pete Crow, and there's another disappointment. It was a Met they traded away, and now he's going to be probably if his career goes great, he could be a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that happens with us. Anyway, he's batting .285, 24 home runs and 63 RBIs. Pete Crow Armstrong in 109 games. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just this team that I have is frustrating. So that's why I do these that make me supposed to be stressed out, but I'm talking about them right now. I don't want to talk about them, but I just want to get that out because it was a trade that happened yesterday. So just want to make sure if you knew it or not, that's a trade that happened. Small trade, like I said. I don't think there's going to be big trades. That's why I'm asking you guys, what do you think? Who do you think will be the biggest trade this trade deadline? And that's going to be coming up on August 3rd, so around the corner. So it's a 3-1 count to Armstrong. So I don't know what's going on. I had this working right. And that's going to be a 3-2 count. So there's a 3-2 count right now. And like I said, we play both sides. So right now, 3-2. That's, oh, there we go. Getting problems. Malfunctions on computers. You got to hate it. So a 3-2 count on Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's going to be a ground ball right to shortstop, and that's going to be an out. So score that a 6-3 put out. One gone. So I didn't get a chance to write their lineup, so I'm doing it as we speak. So here comes Pedro Ramirez batting .311, 1 home run and 14 RBIs. First pitch is a ball. Next pitch is a strike call. 1-1. So 1-1, right? Excuse me. And that pitch is fouled off, so you got a 1-2 count right now. One-two pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball, and that's going to go past the shortstop. That's going to be the first hit of the game. Cubs get the first hit. Excuse me. Single by Ramirez. So I'm just... Let me make sure everything is working here. And it's going to be Michael Busch, batting .243, 13 homers and 58 RBIs in 108 games. And that's going to be a strike call. And that's going to be a swing and a foul ball. 0-2 right now. Another 2-strike count. Next pitch is a ball. 1-2. All right. One and two pitches. A check with a third base umpire. He says no swing. It's going to be 2-2. That's going to be a ground ball, right to first, over to second, and back to first for a double play. Score that a 1-6, no, 3-6-3 double play, and that is the inning. The Yankees get out of that inning. It was just, like I said, a start of an inning, and it failed. And usually a double play will do that. So no runs, one hit, and none left. And now we're going to the top of the second, no score. Coming up for the Yankees will be Dominguez, Grisham, and Volpe. So there, yeah. All right. Hey, Foxy, do me a favor. Say something again. Because my chat is not. I want to make sure it went back. It's up again because, like I said, I start doing the game and then I miss the people that are asking me questions because I want to be able to hear it. And it worked yesterday fine. And, of course, every day is something new. I'm not sure if she's even listening. She should be. Seems like nothing's up. Seems like I'm not signed in or something. I don't know. I don't know why it's not working. Jason Dominguez coming up. He's in a trade. They're saying about trade rumors with him, but you never know. Like I said, want to see your guys' opinion. What you think? Who's going to be the big trade of this trading deadline? Dominguez is a ball. 1-0. He's batting .232 and 6 home runs and 14 RBIs in 49 games this year. Next pitch is a strike. 1-1. Anyway, we'll see. Gotta figure it out, yeah. I'll figure it out, no problems. Got 2 games to do it with, right, guys? That pitch is swung on and missed. 2-2 we got. Two pitch. That's going to be a ball, I believe. Hold on. Next pitch is swung on and missed. It's going to be a strikeout. Here we go again with this. Button's not working today. That's going to be the 3rd strikeout in a row. It's going to bring up Trent Grisham, 216, 11 home runs, and 42 RBIs. Hey, thank you for the subscribe. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is for you. Much love. All right, so Grisham is 1-0. Next pitch is swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Just need to. I'm still checking to see why my chat's not speaking to me, because I needed to speak. And that pitch is swung on, and that's going to be popped up, playable for the left fielder. Makes the catch. That's 2 gone. He broke the string of 3 strikeouts in a row, but he still got the out. Volpe batting .248, 1 home run and 19 RBIs, 54 games. The rumor was Francisco Lindor, and I don't know. I mean, I think Francisco wants to leave, but I'm not sure if the Mets will trade with the Yankees in a regular season. But they trade off the off season. I'll tell you right now, they'll do that. We do that a lot, I guess. Anyway, it's a ball, 1-0. Next pitch is going to be swung on and fouled back. It's going to be 1-1. Still, it's 1-1. I don't know what they're showing. What's the name doing his nails? Seriously, they're doing his nails on the bench. That's going to be swung on and fouled off. Yeah, they're showing me doing, what's his name? Don't get me wrong. I don't remember the guy's name. It's in my head and I can't remember. I'm trying to figure this out right here. This is more important for me right now. This 1-2 count. And he struck him out swinging. Another strikeout. No runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the bottom of the second. No score. Wow. Oh my God, because I did that. I don't remember what I did, of course. It's coming back. I know it is. I had better. I worked so hard on this, and now it better work.
Foxy Rossagem 17. I hear you.
There you go. I got it. You just heard that, right, guys? I just heard it come on. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know where the message is because I need to verify it or I'm going to lose it. Oh, God, how do you verify it? They always make you verify it on another phone. Oh, verify where? Where would you verify? Oh, YouTube. YouTube. Duh. They verified on YouTube. Yeah, no, I know you hear me, but I want to be able to hear you. You know, I hear the people that come in. Wait, YouTube, hold on. Somewhere's not right. Give me that verification code. Anyway, I can't get it. I got it, but I can't. I got to verify it. Alex Bregman, 248, 11 home runs and 47 RBIs. I thought it would be right there on the phone. It's supposed to be right there, and it's not. Is it in my email? Oh, man. This is ridiculous. Come on, I'm going to lose it. No, it's not the email. Anyway, that's a pitch foul. Up in the air. It's going to be caught probably by the second, by the catcher. He makes the catch. That's one out. Quick out right there. Bregman's out. Why can't I get that? Ian Happ, 219, 18 homers and 48 RBIs. Oh my God, come on, man. Where's the verification? Is this supposed to be YouTube? Don't ask me, I don't know. That's going to be a ball 2-0 right now. Can't find it, guys. 2-0 pitch is a strike. 2-1. Somewhere it's got to be. Not in my notification center. And that's going to be a strike. 2-2 we got. No. On deck is Nico Horner. Next pitch is a ball. 3-2. Please tell me why I can't find this. Pitch is thrown. That's going to be a call, strike 3. First strikeout for Warren, and it's going to be Nico Horner. Come watch me struggle, guys. This is ridiculous. I can't find nothing to verify that it's a count. That it stays like that. I'm going to have to go. I think my other phone in the other room has it. Anyway, Nico Horner, 0-1 count. Next pitch is Foul back, 0-2. He's batting. Didn't tell me yet. Still ain't telling you what he's batting. It's ridiculous. Pitch is swung on and missed. He struck him out. Doesn't matter. He don't need a bat. Average. All right, I'm going to have to be right back. Another strikeout. No runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the top of the third. There is no score. I'll be right back. I have no clue what's going on. I can't verify it. You got to be kidding me. Hey, where's your phone? I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, I don't believe this crap. I'm back. All right. All right. There's supposed to be a verification code, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's not here. Come on. This. Oh my God. I can't. Google. I'm going to hit the resend button, see what happens. All right, here we go. I got it. All right, I got it. Anyway, here comes Spencer Jones batting .230, 3 home runs and 11 RBIs. All right. All right, it's good. Here you
You're
go.
making me mess up my game.
Stop.
You're making
I
me
didn't
get
mess
out of
up-
Roblox.
I didn't mess you up in Roblox.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I did not. I didn't mess her up in Roblox. How is that? Well, she's on my account. That's probably why. Anyway, Spencer Jones is 0-2 count right now. So we got to deal with children. All right. It should be fine now. All right. There we go. Foxy Rose, can you say something, please, so I can hear it? Thank you. It's a 1-2 count on Spencer Jones. And I put Spencer Jones on the wrong team. That's beautiful because I already wrote him down. Oh, yeah, they. See what's going on with me? That's going to be a 2-2 count. Two pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. Big boy too, this kid. Yankees grow him at home. They just like put him in the ground and they sprinkle some water and they get like 6 foot something. He couldn't hit this kid. I saw him in spring training. When he did a spring training, he crushed it. Oh, that's a strikeout. That's another strikeout for a manga. No, I get the wrong one. That was the wrong one. Sorry, Woody. I'm all messed up because of what happened. Ali Sanchez, 245, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. I'll get it right. As long as everything goes all right, it gets better. Hey, Texas, what's up? And of course, it did not work because I couldn't hear Texas come in. Why is it not working? Oh, no. That was wrong. I hit the wrong button. What is up with that? It like took me right out of that whole system. That's going to take off me of the game, right, if I do that? Well, don't have that anymore. It just blanked out. So I can't hear anybody come in. I have to look over, and I do apologize. Anyway, Sanchez is 2-1. Yeah, I know what you're looking for, Texas. You're looking for a sweep for the Cubs to sweep the Yankees. 3-1 count. Next pitch is going to be a called strike, 3-2. I mean, he's striking out everybody. Almost everybody. Got another 3-2 count over here. Next pitch is ground ball, foul. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I don't know what happened. I'm live right now, so I can't figure it. Pitch is swung on. That's popped up, playable by the first baseman, and he's gonna make the catch. Two gone. It's gonna bring up Caballero. Caballero is batting .239, 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. First pitch is swung on, and that's going to be right to the shortstop, and that's going to retire the side. Wow. Okay. There's still no runs, no hits, none left. Going to the bottom of the third. No score. And I hope this is a sandwich that she gave me because it's either going to be a cold, because I haven't touched it. Good. Oh. I'm not sure if that's cutting onto my... Probably is. I'm apologizing. I'm just breaking the action, so I'm just trying to figure out what happened. Why all of a sudden I got this problem. It's frustrating. Trust me, this is frustrating. Oh yeah? That's cool. You live around the area? That's cool. There's Michael Conforto. 236, 9 home runs, and 24 RBIs. Ex-Met, of course. Doing really well for the Cubs this year. Good to see. First pitch is a ball. And guess who's at the game? No lie. I forgot his name. Wow. I'm having a bad game today already. I can't remember people's names. Alex Rodriguez. That's it. I couldn't figure it out. I just found it in my head. Alex Rodriguez is at the game, and it is raining there. Are you kidding me? I had a rain delay for an hour yesterday. I had to talk for an hour. It's a 1-2 count on Conforto. Are you telling me there's going to be rain now? Every game I do is a rain now. Yesterday, the Mets had an hour rain delay. I had to sit here for an hour and talk about, I had to make sure I get some conversation going about, I started talking about trades, opportunity, or, what's going to happen or not going to happen. Now I got a rain. I see the people with the raincoats on, their rain jackets or whatever. 2-2 pitch, and he struck him out. Another strikeout for Warren. Gonna bring up Swanson, right? Swanson's coming up. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. 216 batting, 16 home runs, and 61 RBI in 104 games. Oh, you might go, okay, Houston, I get you. I forgot. I'm thinking Cubs and, I'm sorry. I got you. That's cool. This weekend or... Here, you know what a crazy thing, man? I'm going to tell you. My son invited me to go to the Mets tomorrow for the 86, the reenactment or whatever you want to call it, his anniversary. Unfortunately, he tells me last night, and I have plans, or you know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh man, can't do it. Unfortunately, I would love to do it, but I got other, you got to give me at least a week in advance. So, but I do appreciate it. Like I said, unfortunately, I couldn't make it. But that's good that you might go to get a game in. That's awesome. On deck is Miguel Amaya. And he struck him out. He struck out Swanson. This is like a strikeout game. Every time I get these games that they're going strikeout for strikeout here almost. How many strikeouts for Warren? Actually, he's got 4 in a row. And it's going to be Miguel Amaya, 242 average, 3 home runs, and then get the rest because that's a fly ball that's going to be hit in the gap, and it's going to go past the right fielder, and he's going to try to go to second. Nice throw, but offline. That's going to be a hit for the Cubs right there. Second hit for the Cubs. So yeah, I mean, runner on first, a second, and here comes Pete Crow Armstrong. Pete Crow is 0 for 1 with a ground out. Scoring position, the Cubs got somebody in scoring position. That's going to be a ball. 1-0. I mean, who would you want better to be on base right now? At the bat right now than Pete Crow Armstrong? Pitches. Oh, he swung at that. He says, "Wait, you should check with the third base umpire." He didn't check with the third base umpire. He just went and did it. You know, Pete got upset. The umpire, the home plate umpire, did not check. So he got upset with that. Well, you can't blame him. You can't blame him. Right? You can't blame him. And that's going to be a swinging strike. And that's going to be 0-1-2 now. Now he's a little upset because now he's in the hole. Nope. The Cubs got something going, so there you go. But a 1-2 count right now, so that is a tough one. Uh-oh. I think it's an injury delay. I think Pete hurt himself. Oh, no. I just noticed the injury delay, and I looked at the 3D, and it said it. And then I just looked at the... Now I looked and see a 3D... I see a injury. Let's see what happened. Oh, off the top of his toe. Right where the padding is not. Right? That's one of these, guys. Oh, yeah. Pete Crow got it right off the top where there's no protection. And that's usually what happens, right? They usually get it where it doesn't have protection. He seems all right. He's telling them, my bad. You know, the what do you call it? The kid, the pitcher. Saying, listen, I'm sorry for holding up the joint. So, you know. Anyway. It's going to be a 2-2 count right now. Two and two. Here comes the pitch, and that's a low for a ball. 3-2. Don't forget, after this inning, we checked. I have a poll, and I also have a question. The poll is who will win the series, and the question is, who do you think will be the biggest trade at the trade deadline? So I'd like to hear you guys. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, and that's going to be called strike 3. And Crow Armstrong is going to challenge that pitch. And I think it's a strikeout. And I think he didn't even challenge. He didn't challenge it. He just, I don't know what happened. I don't know. He struck out. No challenge, guys. It looked like he was going to challenge, but he did not. So, he struck out the side. Now, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. We're going to the top of the 4th, no score. Coming up for the Yankees will be the top of the lineup, Goldsmith, Rice, and Rosario. But let's check. Let's see. First time doing a question also, so we'll see. We'll see if anybody's answered it. We got 7 for the poll. Appreciate that. Yankees 43 and the Cubs 57 for us to win the series. So right now, nobody has that. Now, I don't even know how to check the... Let me see if I can check the... I got to check the poll. The question. Give me 1 second here. This is the only game going right now, so... All right. Does anybody tell me? I don't know if they say anything in here. How do you check that? I guess it's not said. Nobody said anything, so I guess I don't know how to work that. Anyway, I guess when you chat, you say it. Who knows? Anyway, we'll check that in the 8th inning again, before the 8th inning. So, all right. I'm learning. I don't know how to do the question. I guess the questions you have to... It's on the chat. Brings up Goldsmith. Goldsmith is 0 for 1 on the ground out. And of course on deck is Ben Rice. First pitch is called a strike. Man, he slammed that helmet down. Wow. You can't blame PCA. That was, you know, the umpire made that call without even checking with the third base. And it probably wasn't a strike. But anyway, 1-1 count. You know. All right, Michael, you said Cubs. There you go. All right, there you go, man. We know you're a Cub fan. Good luck. 2-1 count on Goldsmith. Pitches swung on and missed. I'm telling you right now, this is a strikeout game, guys. Both. Both pitchers are striking out like almost every other batter or every batter. Next pitch is swung on and that's fouled off. I might have to put this where I can see it because it's not making the sound, and I want to make sure I see the comments so I don't miss them. Yeah, right? Otani to Astros. That's good. You're going to get a chuckle right there from my good friend Woody. And that's an out. Goldsmith Mays. I don't know how I missed the way he went out. I guess it was a ground ball, but I don't know who got it because I was looking at your comment. Anyway, 1 out, and it's going to bring up Ben Rice, who struck out his first time up. I think Goldsmith grounded out, I guess. Next pitch is, oh, what a play by the first baseman, diving, making the play. Oh, wow, that's a Gold Glove play right there. Ben Rice blasted it, and the first baseman dove and made the catch. That was Bush. Bush gets the first Gold Glove play of the day. 2 outs, and here comes Rosario, who struck out his first time up. I saw what comment last? That pitch is swung on, and Rosario just hits a home run. Oh, into the bleachers. Look at this. All of a sudden, I look at it, it's gone. Yankees take a 1-0 lead on former Met, Ahmad Rosario. What happened? Oh, really? All right. I mean, who knows? I mean, if he's out there, maybe. That is a home run. His first home run since July 1st against the Tigers. 1-0. I put my, because I want to put my chat in front of me now. Oh, you know what? Even with the glass, I apologize. I can't see small print. Remember yesterday I had the sound? Well, I lost the sound today. That's why I need the sound, because I can't see those small prints. And I apologize. I'm not trying to avoid people with the chat. I just can't see it. And I apologize, Texas. You did say it. I saw it fast there. But you can ask Foxy. I am blind even with glasses on. So, but anyway, 1-0, and Dominguez is up, and Dominguez struck out his first time up, and he takes a strike. It's now 2-1 on him. Rosario is showing some power this year for the Yankees. Next pitch is swung on, and that's fouled back. It's going to be a 2-2 count. Next pitch is outside, 3-2. you heard my deal, right? The deal that happened with the Mets. They got, I mean, you can't. It's just frustrating. That's going to be a fly ball, left field going back, and he's going to make the catch at the warning track. But the Yankees get the lead on a solo home run by Ahmad Rosario. We're going to the bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Yankees. So, yeah, the Mets with Minter, you're telling us that you're supposed to, win for next year, because you're not gonna, you go and get two minor league players, and also the one minor league player is an ex-Met, Benny Agbayani's son. So what are you doing? It's on because Cohen likes, Cohen was a Met fan, so he liked Agbayani, so he gave him a deal. Come on, guys. Seriously, what are the Mets doing? What are you doing? No offense to Agbayani, but I don't need his son, and I want people that are going to be in the majors. Anyway, there was one run, one hit, none left on, and now we're going to the bottom of the fourth. And coming up for the Cubs, Ramirez, Bush, and Bregman. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, I spin the wheel. I don't have enough of the community, so I have to spin the wheel. And when I spin the wheel, this is what I come up with. Now, tonight's game, I spun the wheel, and these are only playoff contenders. And that was from my friend Salty. That's a Boston Red Sox fan that's on my channel. I have a wheel spinned, and this is the game tonight. That's the last team that came up, the Rays against the White Sox. So that's on tonight at 7 o'clock. I'll be on. And then on Saturday, I spin a wheel tonight for Saturday, because I do every Saturday, the Saturday afternoon game. So there you go. And if the Mets don't play, or if I don't really want to do the Mets because there's no rookies pitching, because that's what I'm looking for, the rookies. They pitched great last night. McLean, that's why the Mets won yesterday. And I did that game with an hour delay, rain delay. I sat there for an hour talking about trades. So, but like I said, yeah, you might get the spin again, like you got that spin. You got the spin last time and you got the game. First time ever I did a game almost past, was it 10 o'clock? Almost 10. Anyway, so yeah, you might get lucky. But if I get a bigger, of people that will come, that's a Ramirez fly ball right to Dominguez, and that's going to be an out. So it's a fly out. One gone. Yeah, no question. I'd rather have the audience vote on it than me. I got to do the spin. It comes to the luck of it's a luck. Michael Bush, luck of the draw. He's grounded out in the first, 0 for 1. Next pitch is swung on, a ground ball again, second base. Make that a 4-3 put out, just like that. There's two quick ones. It's going to bring up Bregman, who popped out to the catcher. First time up. All right. Next pitch is a strike. 0-1. Oh boy. Next pitch is going to be a strike again. 0-2. They're around. These guys, both pitches. And I haven't told you the pitch. Right now, Warren's at 48 pitches in the bottom of the fourth. So he's got a real good pitch count going on here. And I think and that's ball. I think Imanga has also the same. So they really are pitching really good, both players, both pitchers. It's a 1-2 count. Yeah, right? Wheel. You did that last time, bro. 1-2. Fly ball right to center field, and that's going to be an easy inning. My goodness. So no runs, no hits, none left. We are going to it's the fifth, top of the fifth. Yeah. Oh my goodness, top of the fifth. 1-0 Yankees. Yeah, you did that last time, bro. You said, yeah, and then it picked it. I said, well, it did come up. The pick of destiny right there. So we got Grissom, Volpe, and Jones coming in. Coming to bat for the Yankees. Good. If this goes fast enough, well, I got the game tonight at 7. I need to fix that because I can't deal with just a little small print. I need somebody to tell me you guys are chatting with me. And I don't know what they say. I never even touched the thing. And now it's gone again. It worked when I first started this, right when I first started the chat. And now it's gone, so don't ask me. I'm dealing with a Mac. Because I also, see what the thing is, my wife bought me a Mac because I sing also. So Mac's better to use with, with music. It's not good with this stuff, I guess. Anyway, that's my problem. Don't worry about my problem. So yeah, so do you? Well, I'm assuming that you're saying that you want your biggest deal. The biggest deal would be Logan Webb for you. I'm gonna say the biggest deal that's gonna happen, and I don't think it's gonna be Screwable. I'm saying the biggest deal is not really gonna be a big deal. They're gonna give Peralta's going back to, and that Peralta's gonna go. Excuse me, Peralta's gonna go back to the. Oh boy. Milwaukee. Ground ball, right to third, right to first. Score that a 5-3 putout. I mean, you look around, next pitches, they go right for the first pitch. This game is going fast. 5-3 putout, and they got the Cups going. How quick is the game? The Cups already not that, they don't have that much cup. Let's say 1, 2, 3. 4 rows in, the cup is, the cup that they use? They put all their beer. They got to drink fast to these people because this game's halfway over. Volpe struck out his first time up. And I told you that, what's his name's there? Alex Rodriguez. They showed him. He must be doing this weekend's game or something tomorrow. Right? Must be. 2-0 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be fly ball. Right to right fielder. Conforto underneath it. Makes the catch. That's 2 gone. Wow. All right. 2 gone. Maybe 3 games today. No. Can't do it. Here comes this kid I like. I like this kid. Spencer Jones. I think if you give him a chance to play every day, I think he'll be another Rice for the Yankees. And that's going to be a strike. I would take him off the Yankees' hands in no time. This kid can hit. He struck out his first time up, but I'm telling you, kid can hit. Give him an opportunity. It's a 1-0 pitch. That ball is gone. Is it gone? Oh my God, it's gone. Are you kidding me? Did I just call another home run for the kid? Or my first time calling it for him? I didn't even say nothing. Wow. I didn't even get to use my signature. My signature call is, I hope you put it, you better put a stamp on it because that ball was delivered. That's my call. Well, it's around that. It's the same call that I make. I change it up all the time. But anyway, it's now Yankees 2-0. And that kid crushed it into the bleachers, into right center field somewhere. Yankees now lead, like I said, 2-0 on 2 solo home runs. Wow. And here comes Sanchez, he popped out. 1-0 count, and that pitch is swung on, and that's going to be hit to right field. Playable for Conforto, makes the catch, and that retires the side. But the Yankees, on another solo home run, now lead 2-0 going to the bottom of the 5th. Wow, he gave up 2 bad pitches, and that's why he's losing. Pitching really good, but 2 bad pitches. I'm sure he wanted it back when he threw them. So they got another, again, 1 run on 1 hit and none left on. All right, so bottom of the 5th. Happ, Horner, and Conforto. I tell you, that was a bomb. Okay, it didn't go out of the field, but Drop something? Didn't go out of the stadium. But that was a shot. Trying to see. I've got my tracker up just to make sure nothing squeaked by me for deals. Still nothing. Still nothing, guys. Might be in the works. Deals might be in the works, but right now, nothing. It's going to bring up Ian Happ, who struck out his first time up. His second home run in the last 3 games, so he's starting to warm up, this kid, Spencer Jones. Ian Happ. First pitch is going to be a ball outside, 0-1. I mean, 1-0. Ball outside, 0-1. 1-0, I meant to say. Warren has 51 pitches in 5 innings, so he's got a good pitch count also. And that pitch is swung on and fouled off, 1-1. One pitch. Low for a ball. 2-1. Two-one pitch, and that's gonna be fouled off. We got a 2-2 count. Seems like every batter has had a 2-2 count against them. Looks like overkill. Looks like it's, I don't know. My 3D looks better than their sky. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be belted, not belted, but center fielder gets it, and he makes the catch. One gone. And it's going to be Nico Horner who struck out his first time up. I mean, Grissom had to run in for that. Made the catch on the run. I guess that's a ground ball. I was going to say, ground ball to Rosario, right to first. I was just going to say, before that was thrown, I guess they figure there's rain coming. Scored out a 5-3 put out. They got to hurry up. Take first pitch swings on them. That's crazy. It's only, what is it, 3:28? The game started at, what? Well, Eastern time. Warren's pitched 5 strikeouts, 2 hits only gave up, and it's going to be Marco Conforto who struck out his first time up. But the game started at my time, Eastern, 2:20. Wow. It's already bottom of the 5th. Now, the game might slow up, but right now, I see people with the ponchos on out there. Even Alex Rodriguez they showed with a poncho. 1-1 count to Conforto. Pitch is swung on and missed. We got a 1-2 count. Crazy, right? Game is just flying by. Next pitch is swung on and missed. And that's a strikeout. Another one for Warren, and that's the end of the inning. No runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the top of the 6th, 2-0 Yankees. Wow. Coming up for the Yankees, Caballero, Goldschmidt, and Rice. And I'm going to have some of my sandwich because it's a cold sandwich, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, there's no other game right now. So if you guys want to chat with me, I'm here. I'll talk to you. All right. I'll throw another one out there. Next this season, of course, the next sports is coming up. Football. What is your favorite football team if you have one? Mine is the New York Giants. Like I said, I will be doing my first time ever doing these live scoreboard with the Giants. Big fan of the Giants. Hopefully this year, Jackson Dart has he has receivers behind him and everything, so we can be finally out of the terrible years that we've had. So yeah, they're showing last night's Boston come. You know what I'm saying? You gotta beat teams like Athletics. So I mean, I'm happy for Salty and his Boston, but they should have beat them anyway without a problem. Oh, come on. They're asking about Dylan Cease now? The Twins are asking for him? I don't know. Anyway, Jose Caballero lined out in the 3rd. A lot of these rumors, they're just rumors, guys. They're made by, like I said, they have to, like I said, they have to put it out there to make it feel like it's going to be a big day, a big day. It might not be a big day. Caballero, 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be looped out into left field for a base hit. First hit for Caballero. Third hit for the Yankees. Goldschmidt's coming up. He's 0 for 2. 2 ground outs. You know what I'm saying? They hype this so much. They hype it so much, and then you're going to sit there, and they're going to do a 2-hour, 3 or 4 hours, how many hours show, and they're going to get like, oh wow, blah blah blah, got traded for a signed autograph or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something stupid. Thanks, Woody. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was stupid. Minter's trade. Come on. We could have got more for Minter. We got two. I don't even know if they're going to make it to the majors ever. Agbayani's son, Benny Agbayani's son, because it was a favor? I don't like that. My opinion. That's my opinion, guys. I don't like it. Unless you could tell me those two guys that they got for the Mets are going to help the Mets this next year, or this year, or next year. Because forget about this year. They're done. And you know what I'm saying? Come on. That trade to me is nothing. It happened before I went to bed last night. I said, what? Are you kidding me? So that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Two and 0 count, and that's a 3-0. This is the 6th inning, and Amaga has thrown 76 pitches. On deck is Ben Rice, but Amaga, I don't know if he's going to get past this inning, or what Counsell is going to do. I mean, it's a strike call, 3-1. This game is flying by, so But like I said, he gave up 2 bad pitches, really. And that pitch is swung on and missed. It's a 3-2 count. And that's what they've been doing all day. Both pitchers throwing strikes. Again, I like the color uniform. I love that color of the Cubs. And that pitch is swung on and fouled off. It's funny because now I got to say something. It's funny because it's like a no pun intended, but it is not really. Joe Girardi is in the Yankees announcer. Of course, that's going to be a ground ball. That's going to be an easy double play. Oh wow! Okay, so that was a 4-3 double play. But anyway, Joe Girardi is in the Yankees announcer. He's also a Cub announcer, and he played, of course, for both teams, and managed. I think he managed just the one, the Yankees. I think he managed it, right? Anyway, but I'm saying in my head, Trader Joe. Do you get it? You get it? I don't know if you get it, but I think. Thank you, Woody. I think Woody got it. With my help, of course. But anyway, that was a double play. That was a 4-3 double play. So anyway, I saw that. They were showing it, so I said it. But here's Ben Rice, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And a beautiful play by the first baseman, Bush, diving. It's a 1-1 count. He gets paid by both, He gets paid by both, and then he does. Sometimes he does. He was on this weekend on the game I did on Sunday. One and 2 for Rice. Another dangerous batter up. Don't throw it near him. That's a ball. He actually was thrown in by him almost. It's a 2-2 count. This is one guy you don't want to pitch to either. I'm sorry. The kid's young, but still. 31 home runs. Come on, guys. No brainers. The pitch is thrown and he hits it. And this time he does not get it, the first baseman. It does tip off his glove, but that's going to be a base hit. He almost got him again. And here comes Rosario. Hit a solo home run his last time up. He gave the Yankees a 1-0 lead. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and an RBI with that home run. Here comes Imanga. He's 85 pitches now, Imanga. Forget it. And that's a foul ball. Iman Aga. No. Iman Aga. Iman Aga. I guess I got it right that time. I don't know. Anyway, by the time I get that right, it's over the game. 0-1 count. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Another 2-strike count. Runner on first base. Top of the 6th. 2-0 Yankees. Bill Murray's there. Look at Bill Murray. Big Chicago. Everything fan over there. And that's big pitches high upstairs, 1 and 2. One-two count. Trying to get out of this. Pitch is thrown. That's way up there again. He might be getting tired because now he's throwing it way up there. 2 and 2. He's going to throw his 90th pitch right now. Coming up, and on deck batter is Dominguez, who was the Yankees' top prospect, and seems like he just had a lot of injuries, and now he's considered, like I said, a trade, rumor. So that did not hurt. That did hurt Rosario and his where and what's and why. He's taking a little breather. So here we go. 2-2 pitch. Amaga trying to end it here. Probably his last inning of work. Here it comes, and that swung on and missed. He struck him out. So I think this is his last inning because he was in his 90s. So, no runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Going to the bottom of the 6th, it's still 2-0 Yankees. Coming up for the Cubs will be Swanson, Amaya, and PCA. Pete Crow Armstrong. Now, I think Will Warren will be still in the game. He has only 60 pitches thrown, so he's good for, he could be good for 2 more innings if that's the way they work it. So, unless, of course, the Cubs start, coming back, because they only got 2 hits in this game, which only the Yankees got 3 hits, but they got 2 home runs. Oh, they got 4 hits, 2 home runs. So there's the difference right there. I don't know about you guys, but I want this trade deadline to be done already. I want it to be done. And I want it to go my way, of course, for my team. Like I said, 6 guys are non-tradable. I told you, 5 young players and Soto. Everybody else, see ya. You guys can all have them. If you think that they're going to help your team, you got them. Hey, what's up, Salty? Just talking about my man, Salty. Dabney Swanson struck out his first time up. I knew you were going to go Cubbies. I knew you were going to go Cubbies, bro. Come on, that's a no-brainer for me. That pitch is swung on, and that's going to be out. And second baseman makes the catch. This game is going fast, man. Woo! I'm telling you, this is lightning speed over here. And that was Swanson, and it's coming Amaya, who doubled his first time up. Yeah, this game is lightning fast. That pitch is a ball. So I knew it. Yeah, of course, you guys right there, you in Texas, definitely not rooting for the Yankees, I tell you right now. Good win last night. I told everybody, I was like, you know what? There's no way they should be coming back. They should be winning that game outright. They should beat them in all 4 games. in my opinion. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The A's are, you know, a walkover. But what happens is that these teams get up for their playoff chance. That's their playoff chance. That's the only time they got a chance. You know what I'm saying? They play spoiler. The 1-2 count on Amaya. 1-2 count, and that swung on and missed. I'm telling you right now, this game, electrifying, fast. Another strikeout for Warren. Let's see, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 6 strikeouts. Here comes Pete Crow Armstrong. He was last time struck. He got struck out last time up. He's 0 for 2. Wasn't happy with the umpire for calling his own little check swing that didn't even look like a check swing. But anyway, I know Pete's not going to let that happen. His next at bat's probably going to be something. Maybe. 1-0 count. Pitch is thrown, and that's going to be a shot down the line. Conforto makes the catch. That's not Conforto. I'm thinking it's the. Oh boy! All right. That's 3 outs. It's not Conforto. It was Dominguez. That's how fast this game is going. It's going faster than my brain. Anyway, no runs, no hits, none left. Wow. Top of the 7th. 2-0 Yankees. And I think Amaga, he had 91 pitches. Will they bring him out? Don't know. I didn't see anybody warming up the bullpen. But Dominguez is coming up. Yeah. No, like I'm saying, I mean, you know, like I'm saying, you gotta, those games, in my opinion, that you need to just take those series. I know, I heard that. I told you that a couple of weeks. They said, I couldn't believe that Jared Duran, they wanted out. And then you told me the situation. And now it's they want him out. Of course they do now. Now it's like, hello, trading deadline time. Let's do something. You heard, Mike? You heard the trade that happened with the Mets? Look at me. Minter is you know, he's an established pitcher and all that. And the Mets decide to give him over to Twins. Yeah, bye-bye. We don't get anybody like, I don't believe that's going to be for next year, because they said, and I quote Stern, and I keep saying it, Stern said, well, we're not trying to rebuild. We want to win next year. So you give me an ex-Met son I'm telling you, either dinner plans or A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez is there, Bill Murray, they could probably have a party afterwards. Anyway, he's still in the game. So Amaga is still in the game. It's a strike 1 to Dominguez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. But you know what I'm saying? Benny Agbayani's son and some other guy, they're both minor leaguers. And we give away a professional pitcher that we get nada, zilt for, in my opinion. So that was the trade last night before I went to sleep. And I just said like this. Here we go. Stearns lied to us. Yeah, Minter, you're right. Yeah, Salty Minter. Went to the Twins. Guess who? Like I said, go check it out on MLB and tell me those guys are worth anything. And that pitcher swung on and popped up, playable for the first baseman, and that's an out. To me, they're not worth anything. Not even Agbayani's last name is worth anything. He was okay with the Mets, but he wasn't great. He came from Hawaii, you know. But come on, guys, seriously, you tell us one thing and you're doing another. You're giving away people for nothing. Nada. Anyway, here comes Grissom. He's 0 for 2. A fly out and a ground out. Getting warmed up in the bullpen for the Cubs is right-handed pitcher Ferguson. So this will be it for Amaga. Either way, Imagna. Oh boy, God, I'm so terrible with the name. That's a strike. 0-2. I mean, he's pitched a good game. Like I said, he's pitched a good game. There might be the age, but like I said, when you tell a fan base that you're not going to go next year, you're not going to be rebuilding the team. You want to win next year. You're telling everybody, and then you come up with this crud trade. 0-2 to 1-2 now. I'll tell you right now, Maga has pitched a great game. It's unfortunate. 2 bad pitches. And that's all it is 2 bad pitches, and that could lose you anything, man. You could lose your World Series. 1-2 count, and they didn't check it. They did check it now. Still 2-2. Amaga's about to throw his 100th pitch. Not this front office. I think the trades are horrible. I'm not even sure if Lindor was part of his trade. I mean, to sign Lindor. He signed Soto. He was the one that did the Soto thing, but the trades I don't know about. He was here since 2020. I don't know. And that pitch is swung on, and that is right to the left fielder, and that's going to be the out on his 100th pitch. 2 outs. Is he coming out of the game, or is he staying in the game? Oh, your team, and he's coming out of the game. So pitch and change. Amagna is coming out. Like I said, 2 bad pitches has got him on the losing side. So yeah, well, you guys made some good trades, and unfortunately, is that your guy, right? Because that's not my guy. So, but it's your guy. He made some good trades, and plus, the last trade that happened wasn't his fault. He got hit. The pitcher, broke his wrist. I'm sure you're going to make some good more. I'm sure you're going to get somebody else, guys. I'm sure that both of the Houston and the Salty and Texas's team is going to get some good people for their stretch run here. Their run. And they're probably going to get it from the Mets. But like I was saying, I was asking Salty, I don't know how this works. I did it. Not only did I do the poll, I did a question. Well, it's hard to cut him a little slack when he's going through this rumor that he basically said, I want to be captain, and Soto and him don't get along. So that's very hard for a lot of Met fans, including myself, to see this whining. You don't whine. You play the game. You're making over $300 million of money that most Americans don't see. And you're playing a sport that most Americans want to play. Well, I'm telling you, they still got Abrams out there, man. I cannot believe this. I think they lost yesterday to the Braves, but still. Yeah, it was a tough break. Yeah, right. But I'm saying you're going to get more. I'm telling you, you might get the players that you want to get. It's just that it's a slow process right now. And Tyler Ferguson's in the game, a 6.59 ERA, 16 strikeouts, no walks. So there you go. Tyler Ferguson, second pitcher for the Cubs. And Volpe is 0 for 2. He takes the ball 1-1. He struck out and flied out his first time. His 2 times up. One count, and that's pitches swung on and missed. 1-2. Seems like everybody's going 1-2 in this game. I said it. But you know, like I'm saying, man, you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand the trade that the Mets making when you tell your fan base that you are going to not completely remodel, whatever, restructure the team, and then you come up with a Minter trade, and you could have got somebody that was decent from the Twins. I believe that's a fly ball. That's gonna be now. It's gonna be Conforto. I got it right now. Conforto makes the catch, and that's the out. Okay, I got it right. See, I just had to reverse it, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, none left. This game is and it's going to go to the bottom of the seventh. We're going to do a seventh inning stretch today. So, 1 second. Let me get my get the outs, and then tell you who's up for the Cubbies. It's going to be Ramirez, Bush, and Bregman. And there we go. We're gonna yes, Salty. You knew it, buddy. He knows it. I still didn't find any full jam. So there we go. All right. There we go. We got the 3-time. So we got one more. I feel like I'm in this chair a lot, right? Doesn't it seem like it to you? Hey, Salty. I told Texas, my son texted me this morning, and he said, Dad, you like to go to the 1986 reunion tomorrow? And I was like, I said to him, I said, I'd love to, but you got to give me in advance. You can't just throw it out on me. I have other things that, my wife has to work, my, rent and all that other stuff. You can't just throw it out there. But I do appreciate that. And unfortunately, I can't go to it. So, but that was a nice gesture. So, I would have jumped on that. So, oh well. But that's right. Tomorrow's the 86 reunion. I wish it would have been a better one for the Mets because this is the year I thought maybe they would go back to the World Series because you figure, hey, well, all right, So what do you think about it? Is that come on? That's not it. That's a great deal for the Twins, not for the Mets. So Bill Murray's there, right? And for the seventh inning stretch song, they had Bill Murray's brother, who was in Shameless. If anybody saw Shameless, you know what I mean. So Bill Murray's there, but Bill Murray's brother did Shameless. And I didn't even know that was Bill Murray's brother until they said, Bill Murray's brother. I'm like, what? Anyway, they're in the stretch. You know how they do that. So, every time I see it, that's right, Salty. And that's right. I think, you know what? You're correct. And you know what? Woody liked that. Warren is about to throw his 70th pitch. It's 1-0 count to Pedro Ramirez. 1-2 single today. His 70th pitch is a ball. So I still believe, and Ryan McCann, whatever his name is, McMahon, is at third base. He took over third for Rosario. And that's going to be a strike. And that's going to be 2-1. Yeah, well, that's going to be, oh, well, they challenged that, the Cubs. It was a strike call, but it's overturned. It was 0.8 inches, but still, you make a mistake, I get you. I get you right there. 3-0 count, and that's going to be a strike call, 3-1. So the umpire's first mistake of the game, but it's not too bad. It was closer than, so, but still, he gets it. I'm sorry, you make a mistake, that's it. No questions asked. Anyway, here we go. Pitch is swung on, and that's fouled out of play. So here we go again. We got a 3-2 count. Don't know how long Boone is going to keep him in, but I'm telling you right now, Warren's pitching a great game. Both pitchers pitched great. It's just like I said, 2 pitches that unfortunately, and that's a ground ball right to the new third baseman, and he gets the out. Score that a 5-3 putout. You know, it's like the Cubs can't hit this guy, and if they don't, they keep him in. This might be a one and done. Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, when you tell the fan base that you're gonna try, you know, to be there next year for it being to be a better a first place team, you're giving me this stuff that you're giving a hope. You're hoping 0-2 ground out and a double play. Michael Bush, he's 0-1 count. Now, of course they do. That's perfect. They've been doing that ever since the great Harry Carey. Hey, Harry Carey here. You know, that's my Harry Carey. I can't really do it. It's an 0-2 count already. Warren's been pitching a great game. Well, no, the thing is I need that on, man. I'm sorry, but I need that because I can't see the chat. And I miss people coming in, and I don't want to miss that. I think I could just have I don't have to put your, like announcing. I could just put like a beep saying somebody's in, you know. I got to figure that out. I didn't do it. It went off by itself. It started, and then it deleted itself. So, yeah. But I understand with the when it kept announcing your name, it shouldn't have to do that. It should just put could do a beep or something. That I know that somebody's on the chat and I can talk to them. It's a 3-2 count on Bush. 1 out. He's about to throw his 80th pitch. Maybe he won't make it to the next inning. That pitch is swung on, and that's going to be whoa, what a play by Goldschmidt. What is going on here? A dive at first base on the same guy who dove and made a great catch on a Yankee player. So they both traded. It's like, hey, listen, you did it. I'll do it to you. 2 outs, and it's going to bring up Bregman, who is 0 for 2. They're going to take Warren out. He's got 80 pitches. Nope, he's still going. That's going to be a strike. 0-1. Yeah, you don't want to take this guy out, man, until something that's going to disturb the game. You know what I'm saying? Until, we better hurry up. He's going to be, that's going to be a ball. 1-1. Pop out and line out. 0 for 2. Yeah, don't worry about that, Salty. There is something, I seen it, that I don't have to announce it. I could just put a beep that I know that somebody's trying to, say something to me. Because I don't like that either when they say the whole name. They say the whole thing, and you don't need to do that. 1-2 count. Here we go again. 2 strikes again. Everybody's been 2-strike count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be looped up, and that's going to go over the second baseman's head for a base hit. That's only going to be the 3rd hit of the game for the Cubs. Now, is somebody going to be warming up in that bullpen? Who knows? I don't know. You don't know how these managers manage. I mean, he's been pitching great, like I said, so maybe a single ain't going to get him out. But here comes Happ. He's 0 for 2. Ground out and flew out and struck out. 0-1 count. So we'll see. See if he's getting tired. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be outside. 1-1. in the bullpen warming up. I see something. Is Blackburn, ex-Met. A lot of ex-Mets in these games, in this game today. That's going to be a... Whoa, no strike. He's got 2-1 count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball past the second baseman, and that's going to be a base hit. And runners are going to be on first and second. Cubs got something brewing here. First and second. Now what's going to happen? Are they going to have the pitching coach come out? Actually, past Goldsman, first baseman. He dove, but it didn't get it that time. And I think the Yankees are making a pitching change. Paul Blackburn is coming in the game, so just like that, a good game that he's having, still having a great game, and unfortunately, those 2 runners on base are his. But Paul Blackburn is coming in. I think he pitched okay for the Mets, but you know what? What's his name? What's his name? Stern decided in his head that he had his own little plan of what he's going to do with the Mets this season, and it didn't. It like I said, just like you said before, Salty. You just told me, it's worth the shot. That's what he did. That's what he did the whole season with all these guys that he picked up. It's worth the shot. You know, man, they weren't hurt. Well, they were hurt, but maybe they won't be hurt with a different team. Well, it worked the shot, didn't work. Now the worth the shot people I want off the team. It don't matter that Roberts won the game yesterday for the Mets. But the guy has not played half the season. You can't have that for a winning ball club. So it's not worth the shot. And I don't like what I said. And like I said, I don't like the way he's running his team, Stearns. And I'm hoping because when you're a fan and you grew up and you every year when you don't like things happening, you start getting on a soapbox and telling people what you think. We all have our own opinions and everything. So I'm hoping that Cohen, as being a true blue, like he says, true blue Met fan that grew up and now owns the team, is going to realize that Stearns is blowing smoke. He's a smoke show. He's nothing. He should not be a general manager, in my opinion. Blackburn, 2.15 ERA, 6 home runs given up, and 38 games this year. That ball is ground ball, foul. Hit the dugout. And that's Miko Horner, who's 0 for 2, a strikeout and ground out. Cubs got people on base, trailing 2-0, bottom of the 7th, 0-1 count. Pitches. They faked it. They didn't go. He didn't throw it. They all went back to the bases. 1-1 count. Now, is he a right-handed pitcher or a left-handed pitcher? I think he's a left-handed. Let me see. I think so. Let me see. No, he's a right-hander. So Conforto was on deck then because I was thinking they don't let him pitch a bat to left-handers. That's a ground ball. This could be easy. And that's a flip to second. Oh, he's safe. They called him safe. Cabrera thinks he's out. I don't know. Nonchalant throw by Velotti. You know his name. Volpe. And they're going to challenge it, the Yankees. But he flipped nonchalantly. And when he threw it, Cabrera had to jump up and come down with it. And I'm not sure. But the Yankees are going to challenge it. So don't know what's going on. And as I wait, I still have my sandwich for 3 hours already. No, he's out. You can see right away he's out. But still, Volpe threw it. Come on, man. Throw the ball to the guy. He's out. He's definitely out, guys. That's a bad call by the umpire. So he gets this. I'm sorry. I'm giving it to him. That's the out. Fielder's choice. No runs. 2 hits. And 1 left on. All right, so now we're going to the top of the 8th, right? Yep, top of the 8th. Coming up for the Yankees. Jones, right? Jones. Sanchez and Caballero. And should be still Tyler Ferguson if not. But let's check the poll. See what's going on now. We got the poll going here, and I also had that question, but all right, we got 15. So who will win the series? You got 40% Yankees and 60% Cubs. Wow. I don't have anything about, nobody said anything. I don't know how you do this, but I put a question out there. What would be the biggest trade deadline deal? And of course, I don't know if you've seen it because I think it's by the poll area, but I guess nobody bothered. It's okay. I just figured I'd throw that out there. I was curious of what people may be thinking. When did he say that? See, I can't hear. Did you say something? Hold on. You see, Salty? I didn't even know you said that. I'm not doing the Met game tonight because the Mets they don't have a young rookie on the mound. It's Peralta. I did the wheel, right? And this is the game I'm doing tonight. That was the wheel. See it? And then tonight after the game, I'm doing the wheel for Saturday afternoon baseball. So yeah. Only, like I said, like you told me, Salty, only playoff teams. So there you go. Jones is 1 for 2. He hit that home run his last time up, and he swings at a bad pitch. Big guy like that. It's 0-2 now. Big guy like that swinging at a bad pitch like that. Anyway, 0-2. And that pitch is outside. 1-2. Wow. I just checked the 3D. That thing is way in front of my game. How is that possible? Now it's 3-1. No, it's 2-2 actually. Hold on. I think this. Oh my God, I can't with these. Let's see if I get it right. He walked him, which I knew already from the 3D. But anyway, it was a little faster this time. First walk given up by Tyler Ferguson. It's going to bring up Sanchez, who is 0 for 2. No, it's going to be a pinch hitter, Wells. Pinch hitter is Austin Wells. And a pitching coach is coming out for the Cubbies. Yeah, you got it, brother. I definitely spinned that wheel last night. I hate doing that, just to let you know. I like to have you guys decide it, but I don't have a big enough community. Yeah, he crushed that home run before. And Austin Wells is pinch hitting, 162 average, 7 home runs and 14 RBIs. Yeah. That kid can hit, man. Give him some time. He'll be another Rice or a Judge. They like I said, the Yankees take it They take it. They take the they bury it in the sand, in the dirt. They sprinkle water, and next thing you know, oh, I don't know why it doesn't come up, man. I have it right. I don't know. It's supposed to be in the same area, but I don't know. It's right on my thing. It says what will be the biggest trade deadline. So I don't know where they put that. And you can't put it, you can't put it on a poll. Well, you can, I guess. I don't know. But I did it where it says to put it, and I don't know where it went. It's a 2-0 count on Ferguson. All right. But I don't think messed that up, is going anywhere. That's my opinion. I don't know. I'm just wanting to know what you guys think, and that's good. You gave me that opinion. And Goodman definitely, you saying he's going. I think so too. I think he's definitely going. 3-1 count. But who's going to get him? Don't know. 3-1 count. Runner on first base. Top of the 8th. Yankees 2-0. Game slowed down a little bit. Usually starts slowing down around, 6th, 7th inning. And 8th inning. It's a ball 4. Here you go. Another walk. So Ferguson is walking people now. 2 in a row. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. That's a disaster waiting to happen. It's going to bring up Cabrera, singled in the second, 1 for 2. Yankees are threatening. First pitch to Caballero. Up, he's going to try to wheel it, and it gets back off. Everybody back safely. No throw. In the bullpen for the Cubs is Kelly warming up. Bunt, and he misses the bunt, so that's a 0-1 count. That must have been on his own because nobody ran. You know what I'm saying? There was nobody running on that because they would have been dead ducked at third. Because he was ready to throw Wells. Not Wells. The Cubs. Catcher. On deck, Paul Goldschmidt. He's in a bunting situation. No, he's not. He faked it back, and he's got an 0-2 count. He faked it. Oh, and 2. He's bunting again, and he bunts it right to the pit. Oh, the first baseman does a Keith Hernandez. That's an old play right there. The first baseman came over and passed the pitcher and gets the out at third. So that is a nice play right there. He came running in, Bush, and gets it over to third to get the lead runner. Score that. That's a fielder's choice, but that is a 3-5 put out. And that reminds me of the great Keith Hernandez when he used to do that. It's going to bring up Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 3. Last time up, he hit it to double play. That's going to be a strike call. 0-1. I think right now, in my opinion, the Cubs better shut them down now because they need to. I mean, you can't give up any more runs. 0-1 count. Ooh, that hit off the. It's an 0-2 count. Hit off the umpire. He's okay. Yeah. I don't know. I would love to know why that ain't working. That the I guess that I put it where they told me to put it, so the question, but I don't know. Who knows? I don't know anything about that stuff. I'm learning. 1-2 count. Runners on first and second, 1 out. That pitch is inside for a ball. 2-2. Boy, you don't want. And on deck is Rice. You don't need that guy. You're trying to get it done right now with a, double play. But Ben Rice is on deck, and like I said, I wouldn't. Him, definitely him, and that team right now can hit a home run anytime up. He struck him out. Big strikeout by Ferguson. 2 outs, and it's gonna be Rice, who has a single his last time up. And there it goes. Look, he's got a pitching change. Antoine Kelly is coming in. So there'll be a pitching change. That'll be their 3rd pitcher of the game. Yeah. All right. It's getting exciting. Exactly. Beautiful. I mean, it just it reminded me of when Keith Hernandez he changed the game. And Don Manley, instead of just getting the bunt and, let the pitcher get it and go to first base, or what he would do is either throw to second or third to get the lead runners. And that's exactly what Bush did. I couldn't believe it. I was like, because the pitcher's ready to pounce on the ball, and here comes Bush right through the middle. Throw him right out of third. I'm guaranteeing he watched a lot of baseball with Keith Hernandez and Don Mattingly. So, or maybe Mark Grace, because Mark Grace used to be number 17, and he wore the jersey because of Keith Hernandez. So, there you go. But that was a beautiful play. I agree. Game's slowing down now, buddy. Always happens. Pitching changes are happening, the manager's thinking. So if you don't refresh, you don't see it? Aha, very interesting, Salty. Antoine Kelly is making his major league debut. Unbelievable. Right now is his first game ever. So here it comes. That's going to be a ball. Wow. Okay. This first game ever. They're not going to give him a strike. Ben Rice singled in the 6th, 1 for 3. You're going to go against Ben Rice. Okay, here we go. Now, Ben Rice, for the first time ever in his major league career, hit a home run off a lefty. No, it wasn't Ben Rice. I'm sorry. Sorry, not Ben Rice. Jones was the first one. I'm sorry. It was Jones. But I don't know about Ben Rice against lefty on lefty. So, evidently, the Cubs think that he can't hit a lefty. So, we'll see. So, 1-1 count right now. Yeah, well, I figured they had both there, and I could do both. So they took one away. That's great. I want the pole, of course. Yeah, but didn't Sean Casey play third base for a little while first? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You're right. Maybe Sean Casey, too. One and two count on maybe he didn't play third base. I thought he did. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. That's a 1-2 count, and the pitcher just got scolded by the, not scolded, but something must have went wrong with the umpire. He had to go out and talk to him because he's the first time ever in the major league. So we'll see. A 1-2 count. That's low. 2-2. I mean, you get the kid right in this game, right where he needs to be, right? When it's the first and second, and you got Ben Rice, who's got 31 major league home runs in his rookie, well, not rookie, but second season, I think. Anyway, and a rookie's going against him. Well, big, no pressure. No pressure at all. No pressure. I would say like this: if I was on the pitcher's mound and if my first time, I'd say, well, you know what? At least it's not Aaron Judge. There you go. And make myself calmer. Not Aaron Judge. It's Ben Rice. Yeah, screw Sean Casey. And a swing and a foul ball. 2-2 still. Big out they need to get right now. Big out. You don't want this guy to slam one out, hit one out. It's going to be 5-2. No, 4-2. 5-2. I'm right. What am I talking about? 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He gets his first major league strikeout. And that's a big strikeout. No. There you go. And we're going to the bottom of the eighth. 2-0 Yankees. That was a big strikeout for that kid. All right, stop. Who's doing it twice? I didn't do it. You see me touch it? I didn't touch it at all. It's backed up. So, no runs, no hits, but 2 left on. Going to the bottom of the eighth. Cubs trail 2-0. And will the Cubs will there be a pinch hitter? Because, like I said, if it's not Blackburn and if a lefty comes in, Conforto will be pinch hit out. Then Swanson and then Amaya. So if it's not Blackburn, we'll have a pinch hitter. If it's a lefty, I mean. Because they don't let Conforto bat with lefties. I'm still eating my sandwich. It's almost dinner time. All right. No games. This is the only game. It looks like Michael Conforto will be coming up. So that will be meaning that Blackburn is in the game. Conforto is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He's looking not to get the dreaded sombrero. Takes a pitch 0-1. In the bullpen for the Yankees is going to be Hill, left-handed pitcher, and Bednar, right-handed pitcher, their closer. So, 0-1. Pitch is thrown, and that's going to be a strike call. They're going to challenge that. I think Michael Conforto might be right. I think this umpire screwed up again. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, screwed up again. I'm not even playing the game and I see it screwed up. Trying to get another strike on him and it's not. That was 1.8 inches away from the strike zone. Anyway, they still got their challenge and Conforto's 1-1 count. That's going to be a strike, foul tipped. Now he's got a 1-2 count. So now it's legit. Austin Wells is the new catcher for the Yankees. And probably coming from the Mets will be, who knows, Torrens? We'll see. We'll see if the Mets make a trade like that. We'll get like a can of Pepsi. And that ball is low for a ball, 2-2. They're not going to trade anything big for that. Stearns just gets me nuts, man. Oh, God. What a year we've had. On deck batter, Dansby Swanson. 2-2 pitch, and oh, no. He swung, and he's going to have to get to first base, complete the play. And Michael Conforto strikes out 3 times, and he's got the sombrero. Oh, man. You don't want that. And I don't think he's going to get up again. So he ain't going to get the golden sombrero. But he did strike out. And Swanson, and I put it in Swanson's spot. Sorry, Swanson. I'm going to have you striking out too now because I put it in your spot. I'm having a no. So Warren has 4 scoreless starts this season. So he's pitched 4 times that he's never given up a run. And Swanson's strikeout and flyout is first 2 times up and he gets a ball, 1-0. I don't know. I just don't think the Cubs have it today. I could be wrong. 1-1. You never know with the Cubs in the bottom of the 9th type of deal, you know, with a PCA. Anyway, it's 1-1 count on Swanson. And we know, I keep saying, I know what he did to the Mets. 15 RBIs in 1 3-game series this year. 2-1 count. And I still don't understand. Well, not for the first time, he's not batting 9th. Usually he bats 9th. I'm like, why? Anyway, 2-1 count. But I would take him in a heartbeat with the Mets. So that's a strike, 2-2. So don't, you know, I'll take anybody that's on the team now. Hey, I appreciate the subscriber. I wish I would have known. I can't hear nothing. That's what I need it for too. This is people that come in. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. But like I said, I'm trying to make a community, and I'm just trying to get people to say hello and stop by or stay in the chat. Anyway, thank you. I do appreciate it, and find out what team you're rooting for and stuff like that. So, thanks again. 2-2 count to Swanson, and that's a ball outside. 3-2. Yeah, there he is. They were showing A-Rod he's chatting with somebody behind, you know, like he's sitting in the front, and he's chatting with somebody like, yeah, you know, behind him, talking baseball when there's a baseball game on. You gotta love it, right? But you know what he said growing up was his best team? The New York Mets. You believe that? And the Mets never got him. They never got him. They never went for him. I don't care what anybody say. Oh, they tried to trade for him. That didn't happen. Please. 3-2 count. Blackburn. I can see him right here. He's behind the catcher. And that's a strikeout swinging for Blackburn. Look at this. New life when you go to a different team. He struck out the side, guys. No, he didn't. No, you know what I did? I put the strikeout in the wrong spot for Conforto, and I said, oh, God, Swanson, I said before, I'm probably going to have Swanson strike out now. And he did. I have to put nothing. Double in the third. $1 million? I mean, I'm on a roll, right? No? Okay. Just asking. I know, Woody. I know. 0-1. I can always ask. Amaya is 1 for 2, single and a strikeout. That's a strike. 0-2. I'm telling you, today has been a strikeout type of game, or 0-2, or at least 2 strikes on a batter. Blackburn trying to strike out the side. That'll be bad for the Cubs. They'll have only 1 inning left. Here comes the pitch, and he in the dirt. I wonder if they gave those ponchos out. Looks like a lot of them are wearing the same poncho. I think there's a little bit of rain, a little bit of rain, a little bit of rain. We're not going to have no delay, please. And that swung on, and he missed it. And Blackburn strikes out the side. Wow. No runs. No hits. I've been saying it all day for the Cubs. Nobody left on. Going to the top of the 9th, Yankees will have Rosaro's out of the game, so he'll be out. I don't know why. Okay, Rosaro's out. That's supposed to be somebody else. Dominguez and Grissom. And is it going to be Kelly in the game pitching for them? Who knows? Anywho, this game, okay, it started at 2:20 Eastern. It's now 4:35 Eastern. Plenty of time to reboot myself, make sure everything works right, so I can know when people will come in and who subscribe, all that good stuff, and say hello and all that good stuff. And don't forget to like. Remember, please like. It helps me with people finding my channel and all that good stuff, you know. I appreciate every one of you guys. This is something I've always wanted to do. I'm a big mouth, and I like to say it. Talk about sports. Because my wife's saying, will you shut up? The TV set can't hear you. It doesn't talk back. I say, well, it's going to one day. It's going to talk back one day. I know, Woody. But we all got that. We all got that. We all got that. If you're sports fans, you know you're like, oh. So now I got the platform, and I love you guys for everything. I got fans that I didn't even think I would, ever, with anybody, with different, different teams and stuff. But hey, listen, we all talk sports. Hey, you know what? It's great. But right now we're in the 9th inning, and it's 2-0. And first time up, McCann. I keep saying it wrong. McCann? I guess it's McCann. I'm sure Salty will correct me on that. McCann, 208 batting average. McCannon? The average game, right? Yeah. But it seems like when I do games, it's like 3 hours. When you look at my end thing and you see it, it's like 3 hours. I'm like, what's going on? How come it say 3 hours on my screen, but yet it's like 2-something in the game? And that's a strike. Another foul ball, 1-2. Another 1-2 count. McKinnon. Okay, McKinnon. I'm going to go with that. We got 1-2 count. Now this is the young kid again, Kelly. Ground ball. Oh, what a play by the second base. What is going on here? Beautiful dive. Another beautiful Gold Glove opportunity there. Holy cow. He robbed him. What a play by Horner. He dove perfectly and makes the out. That's a 4-3 put out. Another nice play in the game by both teams. It's going to bring up Dominguez, who's 0 for 3 today. Could it be his last bat with the Yankees? I don't know. But in the bullpen, you know who's up? Bednar, their closer. Anyway, yeah, you know, and that's going to be a called strike, 1-1. So yeah, you know, I mean, like I said, now when you put a lineup together, you know, especially if I'm watching my Mets and stuff, you know, and all of a sudden they go, wait a minute, somebody's out of the lineup. Then you start thinking, well, okay, is he gone? So Yankee people are going to start looking at that saying, wait a minute, why wasn't Dominguez in the lineup or whatever? Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? It's going to be weird. 2-1 count. Excuse me. Like I said, it may not be a big one or it may be big. And that's going to be outside, way outside, 3-1. He got his first strikeout, first major league strikeout last inning. I'm sure they got him the ball. Well, he got 2 strikeouts last inning. No, he did. Did he come in? He came in for one batter, right? Yeah, he got Rice. So 1 strikeout, 3-1 count. And that's going to be a ball 4. Now he gives up his first walk. So there you go. You get a strikeout, a walk. What's next?
I'm walking here.
Yep.
I'm walking here.
What's next? Going to be another hit? First hit? First run? It all happens. You know how it is. But you notice that you get the ball for the first strikeout. And you're not going to get the ball for the first hit. Because it'd be like, yeah, no, that's not for him. You're not giving a pitcher the first hit. You know, you're not going to do that. You're like, no way, bro. You know, I don't want that. Keep it. 0 for 3, Grissom. And a ball 1. 2 flyouts and a ground out. So, yeah. How exciting is this? Ground ball, past the pitcher, but right to the shortstop. And made it. Swanson throws it over to first. It's the second time I've seen that in the game to end the inning. That's a 6-3 double play. And that is the inning. So the kid pitched really good. Got to remember that kid's name, guys. Antone Kelly. Antonone Kelly, something like that. Probably see him again. And that's a double play to end the inning. So there was no runs, no hits, and none left. Now it's going to the bottom of the 9th. Last ups for the Cubs. Now, who do they have up? Because you know how the Cubs do some dramatic comebacks. Well, let's see. Oh, of course. Oh my God. PCA leads off. Ramirez and Bush. Probably, I'm not sure if there's a pinch hitter with Ramirez, but PCA leads it off, guys. I mean, usually you want PCA like batting like the neck, like after the guy gets a hit, then you can hit a home run to tie it up. But now he's going to be the guy that is the catalyst that needs to get on base to start it off. But we're done, and I'm still not finished with my sandwich. My wife's going to be like, what are you doing? You're a diabetic. Eat your sandwich. Because I talk a lot. I want to go there. Well, I think I said it before. I want to go to the Wrigley Field and Fenway Park. I've been to the old, not the new Yankee Stadium, but the old Yankee Stadium. I walked past where they said Ebbets Field, the monument, where you stand there. I've been, all that good stuff. Crow Armstrong, 0 for 3. Not a good game for him today, but you never know with this guy. I put him in that category of anytime. Look at Bill Murray. He's got his rally hat on. It's upside down. He's got an upside down rally cap. Bill Murray. And that pitch is outside. 1-1. But I always I always say Pete Crow Armstrong is also, he's 0 for 2 against David Bednar, 1 strikeout. But he's one of the guys I put in the category where anytime he can crush a home run. So we'll see. That's going to be a fly ball, and he knows it's not going to be out. It's going to be right there for the left fielder. Jones makes the catch, and PC is out. Oh, boy, that's a tough one right there, boys. PC is out. It's going to bring up Ramirez, who is 1 for 3. He singled in the first inning. Well, you know what? It's going to help Salty out. It's going to help out Texas if they win. Not the Rangers, but Texas, my man over here on the chat. Because they're all like fighting. Well, why would it help Texas out? He's a Houston fan. Well, he doesn't like the. I'm sorry, he doesn't like the Yankees. I get it. I got you. And that's swinging a miss, swinging a foul ball. So it's 1-1 right now. Like I said, I have nothing against any of the. I don't, you know. Even if the only time I don't like the Yankees are the Cubs when they play the Mets. So there you go. That pitch is swung on. It's going to be a base hit past Goldschmidt, and it's going to be a base hit. That's it. Gets it in. Gets it in. Hey. I haven't done it in a while, so I don't know what to do. Single and tying run. A tying is coming up with Michael Bush. Oh for 3. But he can, I mean, you never know. You never know with the excitement of the Cubs game. And nobody leaves. Nobody leaves. There's nobody left. Nobody has left this game. Well, maybe I don't see him leaving, but I look at every seat. You know? And probably the bleacher creatures are there still. They're still doing their cup thing, saying, wait a minute, are we done? He's like, wait a minute. We didn't even finish it yet. This is done, the game? They have good time out there. 1-1 count. I did a couple of Cub games. They were really cool. It was good. The atmosphere out there was great. You could just see it. I wish I was there, but 1-1 count. That's going to be a pop-up, just like, oh, he's coming in. Oh, he's going to make the catch, Jones. Yep. That's 2 gone. No, it's got to be 2 gone. Let's go. 2 gone. And it's going to be up Bregman. Last chance for the Cubs. He is, now where are they going to bring, Bednar's in there already. What are you talking about? He got a single his last time up. Cubs only got 5 hits they got in the game today. So far. That pitch is and he stole second, but I think it's indifference. I'm not sure, but we'll see. No, challenged it. Who challenged that pitch? Yankees challenge and they do not get it. That was 2.4 inches away from the strike zone, and he challenged that. Yankees are down to 1 ABS challenge. It's 1-0 count to Bregman. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball right to Bednar, and this game is done. The Yankees shut out the Cubs in the first game of the series. 2-0. Wow. That was a pitcher's duel, really, until that 2 pitches lost the game. Make that a 1-3 putout, final score, final tally. So there was no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. So, yeah, I mean, Soto Imaja threw 2 bad pitches, and that's how the game was over. 2 home runs. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors. And like I said, unfortunately, Imaja takes the loss. It now goes to 7-9, and the winning pitcher is Will Warren, who went to 8-5, and of course the closer, Bednar. I don't know how many saves he got now, but he got a save. So there you go. What a game! Exciting for me, of course, because I have no stress in these games. Only when you talk about the Mets with me. That's it. Anyway, great time. Had a great time again. Enjoyed it always. Always. My man Salty was here. My man Texas was here. And then anybody else that was here but didn't actually say anything, I understand. It's okay. It's cool. I'm hoping that you do. Let's check the poll one more time. You know, thought I forgot about it, but I sometimes do. Anyway, here's the poll. I didn't get the question. I might have, maybe, I guess you have to reboot the question or something. Anyway, I don't go, do I have my poll? Uh-oh. I think you're right, Salty. I think it's gone. Oh, boy. That's not good. Well, guess what, guys? I'm not going to be any more questions. I'm going to ask them on, when you guys come in, I'll ask the questions from now on. All I know is I think that the, that's stinkeroonie. Don't have the question anymore. Anyway, you know what it was. It was who's going to win the series. So they had the Cubs at one point, but I don't have it anymore. Why did that go away? All right. Well, if anybody has it, I don't think it's there anymore. I don't think I did it. Did I delete it by mistake? Checking out the question there. Anyway, don't worry about it. I'm sure. I'm sure. I don't know. I think everybody wanted whoever had it was Cubs. So anyway, I do appreciate you guys. Like I said, I will be on again at 7 tonight because I did the spin, the wheel. You know. And I got the White Sox against the Rays. So it's going to be a good game because Rays, now that the Yankees won a game, they want to keep their, ahead of the Yankees. And the White Sox, where are they, the White Sox? Are they somewhere? Let me check that. So many stuff that's going around in the majors with teams that are terrible but still in the wild card. So, uh-oh, wait a minute. Somebody get traded? Hold on. Let me look at my trade. Let me look at my trade thing. Nope. Nope, not yet. Not that I've seen. So anyway, standings. White Sox. They're first. Duh. They're first in the AL. So this is going to be a good one. 2 first-place teams I get to do tonight. And like I said, Yankees won, so they're actually 2.5 games back of the Tampa Bay Rays. And if they lose tonight, the Rays, they'll be 2 games back the Yankees. So there we go. All right. All right. So guess what, Salty? I'm just gonna keep. You like my polls? The polls better, right? So we'll do the polls, and then I'll ask the questions when people come in. Is that good? I think that's better, right? Because I don't know how to work. I don't know why the poll, they have it on the same thing, and then they don't let me do. I didn't know they could do one or the other. That's ridiculous. So YouTube, you got to fix that, all right, buddy? Thank you. But thanks, Salty. All right, so now I'm going to go fix this social stream thing that's supposed to make sure that I can hear and see and know when people are coming into the chat. Yeah, that is. Yep. You called it. Unfortunately, it's at the Rays, man. It's the White Sox at the Rays. Yep. Unfortunately, it is. So yeah, so like I said, you can check me out tonight at 7. I'll be back on. Hope to see you. And if I don't see you, good luck with your team. Hello, Daniel. The game's over. I'm just about to sign off. How you doing? Glad to have you. Before I go, tell me what team are you rooting for? And who do you think is going to be the biggest trade of the trade deadline? I'm just about to sign off. I got to get ready for the 7 o'clock game that I'm doing tonight. If you want to come back 7 o'clock and come check me out, just look at the YouTube and you'll see it there. Yeah, I don't think I won't remember any because I want to make sure that everybody through the whole game gets a chance because they come in late. So I'll keep the poll and I'll ask the questions live. That sounds better. Yeah, Good Friday. Yeah, man. All right, so I'm going to sign off. I appreciate everybody. Thanks again. And like I said, 7 o'clock tonight, I will be back. I'll be back. I can't do any Arnold Schwarzenegger stuff. But anyway, you know what I mean. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate you. Much love. This is everybody. Much love, like always. Just give me 1 second. Woody, get out of my way. Thank you, Woody. It was fun. Much love. Salty, Texas. And a new guy, Daniel. Thank you, guys. I'll be back. See you on the other side.